Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it will cave in and swallow me whole. Wonder why my mind keeps on spinning. This isn't how living to me was told. Why am I like this? Something's always amiss. Can't put my finger on it, but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad sometimes? I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light did, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is dying, waiting for the clear.
Good morning, good morning. How are we all doing this morning? Doing just fine. I woke up about 2 hours ago. I had myself some breakfast, got more on the way. Might be eating before the game starts. Who knows? It was actually a bowl of Lucky Charms, which I did not do on purpose. All right. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another group stage game of the Volpid series. Today we've got Yoga Squad versus Gacha Esports. We're going to be starting off the ninth round here on the side of Gacha Esports. We've got Kelpie, Inks, Kuno, Screet, and Loden. And on the side of Yoga Squad, we've got Malcolm Reed, Outstanding, Hypex, Pololope, and of course, Nick bringing up the rear of his team. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by Rio Shimada. Say hi.
Good evening, everybody.
All right. How are you feeling
good
today?
Afternoon. Ill, but just interested in watching this match. Seeing as these will be the people. If it's Group B, yeah, it's Group B. Whoever wins out of these two will be facing the winner of Volpid Red and Alcatraz Blue later on. So we'll have one of our brackets completely done today. Quite an interesting match.
Super excited
but
to see
it
that.
It is Inferno, of course.
Yes,
and we've had Inferno again already, like so many times.
You need to bring that up. This is like the 5th Inferno game in 3 days, and honestly, I'm kind of sick of this map. Not even gonna lie.
Okay, guys, please give us some more entertainment.
Can we play a nuke game? Maybe some ancient. I'd love to cast a nuke game, especially with teams like this. We're gonna be balling. But nope. Looks like the game will start in about a second. But Kuno's not here. He is verifying game files. Something apparently was wrong. I've just been told this. So Kuno's not here at the moment. We're going to be taking a technical pause at the start. But another thing that I do want to talk about, that logo for Gacha Esports, absolutely incredible. Very well made logo. I absolutely love it.
You never know. It could be just a friend of theirs telling them that they are poop. You never know.
You never know. You really don't. Another thing, the Yoga Squad's logo. Yoga Squad's logo is actually pretty decent too. I actually really like the Yoga Squad logo, unironically. That one's pretty good. But
I need
as
to
we
go find
wait,
this. I need to go find this. I completely forgot it.
Yeah, no, the Yoga Squad. It's like super simplistic, but I really like it. And then everybody in chat,
Oh, I see.
Verifying game files. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said during the podcast, it does remind me of like a middle-aged woman logo. Like you see out yoga.
I like it. I like it. I don't know about you, but I like it. I like the logo. It's pretty nice. We're gonna talk about Outstanding. He's bought Dualies.
Well, he's got dropped to him by Malcolm.
Okay.
So we could probably see him going towards Banana. Maybe he's sitting just on half wall, just spamming.
Maybe.
Viable strategy, as we've seen before, is like having either a CZ or a just a spammy type pistol just on half wall, just as they come through. They'll be looking at corner or sandbags. A couple of teams do that nowadays, but it's personal preference.
Maybe. We've got one player on the T side who has collected utility, and he's the only player in the server with any grenades. It's Screet. He's got a flash and a smoke. Interested to see how he uses those. But like Outstanding with the dualies, that's really throwing me off. I don't really know how else he would use those other than spamming either through the half wall and banana or just through smokes in general. If he's expecting, maybe they've done some research on Gacha Esports. Maybe they know that they like to toss smokes in certain areas, and that's what maybe it's like a counter strat. I really hope so. That'd be interesting to talk about after the game. But everybody on
pistol round, it's quite a risky strategy, just because usually on pistol rounds, teams usually may have one smoke, and usually like a couple of flashes, say smoke, flash. Instead, only Screet's bought a smoke and a flash, and then just dropped his PT50 over to load in there.
Maybe. If we see a Tech 9 purchased by Kuno whenever he gets back, we could most certainly predict the B rush. But a lot of teams really do see that coming on this map. The B rush is not a bad opening play, but it's just been done to death. If I'm being honest with you, it is kind of repetitive to see it at this point. So I'm assuming that they will in fact see it coming. They'll be able to read it as soon as they hear the footsteps. But calling for the rotate.
Go ahead.
Okay, one thing that I want to bring up yesterday is on the first round of yesterday's game between, I forgot the team names. Oh my gosh, it was Scandic and Bastoncini. Yeah, Scandic and Bastoncini. Bastoncini, whenever they read the B rush, or it wasn't a B rush, but they had players on Banana. They realized Banana was clear. They just sent guys down mid and completely cleaned up Scandic Esports' guy that they had sent to the bottom of Banana. And then the 4 of them wrapped from alt mid and they were attempting to trap that mid push. Scandic played it perfectly. They knew exactly what to do. They read that push from mid perfectly. It's just they lost the duels. But I'm interested to see if they counter the B rush in any way by using other parts of the map, such as mid or alt mid, or hell, even just coming back from arches like that. That just any sort of rotation on the B rush would be very interesting to see how Yoga Squad's teamwork is going to be today, because the teamwork yesterday on both sides was absolutely phenomenal. Both of those teams have very good chemistry, and they knew exactly what they were doing the whole time. So it was very fun to watch. Really good teamwork. I'm interested to see how it turns out today.
Interesting if we actually see an A player pistol round for once. There's been quite a few notable A players that you could see from, for example, G2. They do a very nice A play pistol. A couple of people wrapping around, a couple of people going up short. You only need a smoke flash for it. Oh, we're getting a game underway right now.
Absolutely.
Go alt mid. 5-man alt mid right now, with only 2 players towards the A side. Could be an A play then.
Most likely it will be, as we see that everybody is headed towards mid. Pull up. He almost missed his kill. They hear the glass breaking. Now they know. Oh, it could be 8 arches here if they decide to push pull up. He's going to be taking the positioning. He finds 1, not 2. Kuno and Screed both find kills, and now it's all on Outstanding to hold back this rush. He's got the dualies. He'll find 1, not 2. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at a 2v3 already, and it's just one lone B player. It is Nick. Nick goes down at Screed again. He's got 2 so far. He's willing to try and make it a third, as Hypex will now make his way around from Banana. And now it is all on him in a 1v3.
That was the most important kill out of all this. Nick could have held them back, but if he just needed 1 kill so he could make it possible for Hypex. But at the end of the day, he would have had no kit either way. The kit's still down by archers, but we see Hypex trying to get at least a kill. Gets a kill into loading low.
Oh, you cannot miss those, and he does spectacularly, might I add, but it's still missed shots. Oh, find 1. Does he find Screed on new box here? He's got the 1v3. No, he doesn't. Screed shuts him down. A heart-racing moment to be sure, but Gacha will be able to clean out that round, and now they take the 1-0 lead.
Unfortunately, he wouldn't have had it anyways, because he started to hear the bomb music sound as he died then, so just unfortunate.
Yeah, jumping up from sewer to coffins. It wasn't a bad movement play. It's just if he wins that engagement earlier, like he was meant to, we might see a very different outcome in that round if he gets to focus on the new box a lot earlier. But now we're seeing 2 Galil's, 2 AKs, and a MAC-10. Again, the alt mid play. This time, pull-up is ready for it. He swings out, puts some damage down. None of it comes out. Nick is hiding in short. He'll find 1, not 2. Pull-up's going to try and set up the crossfire with him. He gets shut down. That's Loden. Hypex with a MAC-7. He will find Loden. And now we're shoved into a 3v3 very quickly. Hypex with that MAC-7. He finds Inch. He puts a lot of damage down. And he'll find the headshot. Absolutely incredible. MAC-7 swinging there. And now we've got Kelpie playing from pit. He's going to be waiting for them to push up short. He knows that they are coming. He knows they have rifles, however. The graveyard player goes down. Hypex was able to find 1, but he will not get 2. Kelpie is able to grab him, and now it is all on him in a 1v1. Outstanding! With an outstanding play. And he's going to be able to jump over pit and find Kuno that quickly. Man. And with no kit...
The most crucial part about that, though, was Imps, for some reason, didn't back up from short. Why was he still staying short when the MAC-7 kept just shoulder peeking him? He shoulder peeked 3 times before he died, and he still tried to take the fight.
Yeah, so it was very interesting, but still, nonetheless, an absolutely incredible play by Hypex. He was able to get, and he's able to get a ton of money as a result of that. Look at him, he's rolling with an M4. We've got Outstanding with an AK. And we've got 2 FAMASas and an A1S by Malcolm Reed. Love to see that. We got a Tech-9, 2 MAC-10s, a Deagle, and a Galil being shown by the T side here. Gacha, the cards most certainly stacked against them here. HE grenades already going out onto Banana, and Screed loses half his health. What a toss. And man, he's going to regret going down Banana today.
We didn't even see much utility usage from the CTs to take that. At the end of the day, Screed's only got 52 health, so he's probably going to have to go in first here. But CTs are just staying back on B side. They know that either they're going to force it, maybe try to rush it, or
now
just
looks like
going to wait with the util.
Loden's going to be moving to pick up the bomb from T-Spawn. It's looking like they're going to make it a B play. They absolutely are. Kelpie and his teammates are going to be rotating over from Abs. Kelpie and Imps are making their way up to Banana as we speak from T-Spawn. It looks like it will be a B execute. A minute, 4 seconds left to go. They've got plenty of time to do it. Street will take out the initial flashbang. Blinds Malcolm Reed. Malcolm Reed with a Molotov is going to try and slow down the push. That was not coming, but just in case. Now another one from Outstanding. He's going to be trying to delay this as long as possible. 50 seconds left now. Time for the execute is running out, but it's not completely gone yet. Now the smoke grenade, again being tossed by Outstanding. The CT utility usage has been flawless so far. They've played it perfectly. 38 seconds. It's still about shooting the bad guys, though. As soon as this execute comes out, we could see a very different story from Gacha Esports. Now they've got 30 seconds to make it work. The flashbangs, the smokes come out. They don't see the boost! Malcolm Reed picks apart Screed, and now he gets off the boost. Will he be able to make it through the smoke? He does, and now Outstanding on Nubox. He's going to be able to put some damage down. Finds Kelpie, and Kuno's going to be able to take him out, but Malcolm Reed makes his way all the way over to Coffin that quickly. And now here comes the rotations from Yoga Squad, as you said. Now in swings out of Dark, his biggest mistake. Nick's going to drop him, and he'll find Loden too. Oh, man. What a shot from him, and what an absolutely amazing CT rotation play from Yoga Squad there. Absolutely.
I mean, the only reason that they actually got onto site in the first place was because Imps was throwing utility over towards A bracket. If they didn't get that utility into A bracket, just to force the rotate, they wouldn't even got there. Absolutely. You saw there's a third player that rotated over. I think it was a pull-up like from A. He rotated over to B. When that flash was thrown over into CT, but now we see the quick play up into bracket. We only got the 2P to 50s.
It's all shooting gallery. They've set up the crossfire. He's got 3 so far. Nick will grab 2. Oh man, what an absolutely insane crossfire. Pretty basic crossfire setup, but it absolutely
paid dividends.
He was just spraying
into the smoke there. He just came out and just.
He was playing from the Arch's position, got a little bit aggressive, but he was in fact there to pick up 3 kills. Nick was there to cover him when he died, but it's still a very good round for Yoga Squad.
Yeah, now we see pretty much a basic defaults right now. Just get 2 an ult mid, 2 on Banana.
Ooh, we've got 1 coming up Boiler. Oh, team damage.
Hit his teammates.
Oh, that is...
They've already lost Banana control, so they're going to have to go for some quick apps control if they want to regain any position.
Now it looks like Scream!
But they've already taken Banana control.
Did you see that peak? That was incredible.
Simple crosshair placement. Simple crosshair placement.
Absolutely amazing play from Screet there. Is he going to be able to find the entry frag for his team? And now a minute 17 seconds left to go. He's got it. And now it looks like they're going to be going back down Banana. They forfeit the entry frag. Meanwhile, Loden elsewhere out short. He's picked apart the A site. And now it's a 3v5, and Yoga Squad have control of no bomb site except for B. They've got control of one of the bomb site. Nick is the only Bastion left on the A side. He's going to be able to smoke off that Molly. He does see it. Jump through the smoke.
Silly.
He will find his team's first kill. He's able to hear it. Now he's pushing through mid with a deagle. Oh, man, looking the wrong way is Kuno, and that was his mistake. Nick shuts him down, and now we're going to see Screet put some shots on the library. The shoulder peaks. They do come out. He takes out Polo, and now it's a 2v3. Kelpie watching the apps angle. He's not going to see. He will see Nick if he comes from there, but it looks like Loden might be the one to see him first as he's playing from Graveyard, and Screet will be on top of that box facing Moto. Does Nick elect to push this here? They're going to go for it. Oh, Loden just didn't shoot. Loden forgot how to press the left mouse button.
It's up to Kelpie. It's up to Kelpie.
And now it's a 1v1. Outstanding and Kelpie. Outstanding can't get it done. Kelpie will take his head off from Pit. And now we'll see Gacha Esports move to 2-3.
It's a shame that Kuno didn't move away when he got killed by, I think it was Nick. Yeah. For some reason, he didn't back up after his teammate got killed in bracket right next to him. He was still looking at bottom Banana. He should have backed up into a position where he can watch both the mid push from bracket side and also Banana.
Absolutely correct. Correct positioning will win CS games 100% of the time. You can have the greatest aim in the world, but if you're out of position, you are out of luck, my friend. A minute 35 left to go, and as we see a lot of Banana control come out, what a toss from Malcolm Reed. He's going to drop Screet down to 50 HP, and he's going to take 9 of Kuno's as well, and now the sprays through the smoke. Do any of them land? They do. Screet's got 1 through the smoke. And he might try to find more. Malcolm Reed is also there, losing health. And now Kuno's going to be able to drop him with a Galil. Pull up elsewhere, pulls out of alt mid and drops Imps, who was in Mexico. And now they have to commit to this B execute. Now they have to commit to the B execute. Whoa, he's absolutely correct. Hang on. B site's been blown completely wide open. Both of the players go down on Banana, and now it's just going to be a free bomb plant. Nobody is rotating either.
Look behind
Yoga
them.
Squad.
Look behind them. There's 2 players behind them coming up banana.
There's 3 of them. All 3 of the A side players have rotated up banana. They could very well see this coming. The Molotov out there on Nubox is going to push Screen out of position, and Ibex makes him pay for it. Now a 3v3, much more doable for Yoga Squad. They're going to find Guno, and that could be it. The other 2 players are out of position. They're not going to be able to be there in time. No one's defusing. No one's defusing.
Oh my God.
Sophie and Loden, clean house, and now we're at 3-3. Gacha Esports absolutely saving that round by the skin of their teeth there.
What on? Yoga Squad just pretty much lined up for them. It was like a pre-fire trade. Just tap, tap, tap. They just knew where they would be. Why was they not? Oh, at least 1 person on the bomb. 2 people could have covered. They had, if I'm right, they also had a smoke as well. They could have just smoked off banana. They should have heard that guy banana. They should have backed up instead of taking the fight.
Surely they could have predicted the rotation from bananas. They've heard no noise from CT up until that point. Hypex now lining up something. He's lining up the self boost. Thought he was lining up a smoke grenade, but that wouldn't have made any sense. Minute 35 left to go, and we still got a lot of bottom banana presence. There's 1 player on the B site right now. That is Malcolm Reed.
On an eco, so
got 1 player on the A site. That could prove deadly.
Boiler.
Loden will be dropping Nick there. Malcolm Reed's going to toss the smoke grenade. He is blind. Kuno runs out of bullets in a Mac 10.
Kuno?
He's going to tag Hypex, but it's not going to matter. He finds a headshot. He glocks Polope, but Hypex is going to be able to drop him with a deagle. What in the world was that? Now,
was that really worth it to sacrifice Polope though instead of Hypex? Hypex had the lowest HP. He might as well just peeked out so Polope could get the kill. He would have had a lot more HP to spare. And he would have had another weapon.
Oh, he's got B site! And like we said earlier, there was 1 player on that B site, and he does go down. Outstanding's going to be able to find Loden through the smoke. Did not see that. And now it's him and Hypex both pushing up. Hypex taking the lead with the lower HP and the USP. Outstanding hoping to pick off someone's head with the deagle. It's definitely not impossible for them to make this retake, but now it most certainly has become more difficult as Hypex goes down. The deagle shots from Outstanding are not landing. Now things are getting more difficult. Screet! Absolutely incredible peekist. He's going to be able to find himself a kill on Outstanding and put Gacha Esports up 4-3.
We'll probably see the buy coming out. Yeah, we've seen the force buy coming out of Yoga Squad right now. We've got a knock coming out and hold up. No armor, glass cannon. Just 3 M4s and SMG. We've got a bit of a quasi buy going on.
WP, let's see if Polope can make it work. He's going to get there a little late. He won't catch the first player crossing. Now the flashbang comes out. Oh, he does get blinded by that. He almost loses his life, but the gunshots weren't there. Outstanding's going to take some damage. Kuno onto banana, and now gunshots are already breaking out. Loaded's going to find Hypex. Headshot wallbang, absolutely no problem for him. Now it looks like Nick's going to be trying to pick up the trade. He won't do it. Loaded with a triple kill, single-handedly taking the A site. An absolutely crucial play in a crucial round of this game. Oh my goodness, that was the first time.
What are you doing? Like, Yoga, they just lined up again like they did on B site a couple of rounds ago. Like when they took the B site on the retake. Why are they just peeking like that? They just lost the guy in balcony. They just lost 2 guys peeking again. Just out of nowhere. They're just lining up 1 by 1.
Yoga Squad's overconfidence in their ability to take trades has most certainly doomed this round for them. Hopefully they can pick up a couple of exit frags, though. Most certainly is not out of the question if Screet does not check this angle properly, which he might not, but he is flashed in! And Loden, an absolutely beautiful toss, and it will land a kill for Screet. Wonderful utility usage, and now it is all on Outstanding, not on your life. He's going to find Loden, the man on fire in this round, but Screet will shut him down. 2 kills for Screet, 3 for Loden, and Gacha Esports go to 5-3.
Yeah, we'll probably see it. Just a buy down to 2k, potentially, from Yoga. Yeah, we do see a Deagle and a CZ coming out. Yeah, we're starting to see the buy down a little bit. Give him a little bit of money for next round at least, but at least have some firepower. Deagle, of course, one of the most powerful weapons of the game. A lot of people call it broken, needs to be nerfed or buffed. It's controversial.
Very, very controversial weapon indeed, but it is going to be able to give Yoga Squad a sliver of hope here in this eco round. They've got 1 player on Arches 4 on the B site. Ince is about to walk into the CZ of Malcolm Reed. Now the flash has come out. Malcolm Reed not expecting it. Ince makes him pay for it. And he takes out Hypex as well. And now they're just sprinting in his screen. He does not dare. He leaps in while running. Going to be able to drop Polope. And now it is very quickly a 2v5. Bullets being sprayed to the smoke. Kuno finds Outstanding, and now it is all on Nick in a 1v5 with nothing but a deagle and 21 health. He takes more damage. He's just hiding in the smoke grenade, praying that he's able to keep his life. Now they've seen him. Now they know exactly where he is. The flashbang blinds him. Kelpie takes his head off. Gacha Esports moves 6-3.
Supposed to be a tech pause going on right now during that round, but for some reason it was still played. Got it coming in now like this, but
Now,
seems like one person didn't have any sound.
Yeah, the tech pause coming out, and now they have unpaused, so it looks like somebody had to adjust some audio settings.
It was just Screet. It's just Screet who unpaused, I think.
Ah, okay.
Wait,
so now,
it was a full unpause. It was a full unpause.
yes, it was. And then now, as we see 5 AKs and 3 rifles, 5 rifles. If you count the AWP as a rifle, I would think so.
I mean, it is a rifle at the end of the day.
It is
just
a
rifle caliber round. It's a sniper rifle.
Yeah, really expensive and outstanding with an outstanding toss. On the screen, Malcolm Reed almost goes down. Screen spraying through the smoke. That man's peeking abilities are out of this world. And Malcolm Reed, he's going to be making his way back onto the B site.
Predictability in game sense. I wouldn't say it was just his peaks in general. Right there, it was kind of predictable for Malcolm to be crossing over. It was typical to spray that corner anyways, just in case people do walk through the smoke. And it is a normal point to peek from, but it's interesting how Yoga Squad, though. Like, why do Yoga Squad have helmets against AKs?
We'll get back to that in a second. Nick's going to be able to take back Loden's head into the Abs position. Now a minute left. Are they going to be able to decide if they want to abandon whatever was left of this A play? We've got Kelpie stuck in Abs. He knows that he's being watched, but Nick is actually falling back onto the A side here. He's free to go, but he doesn't know it. Now it looks like he'll slowly start to realize. Now again, more pre-firing coming out of Gacha Esports, now further revealing how much banana control they have. This is critical information that Yoga Squad need in order to make a decision. Will Hypex and Nick elect to start rotating here? But if they do, it will have been a mistake because now the A play is coming out. The cross smoke on Arches. Is there going to be spam through the smoke? No, there isn't. Not giving away the Arches player's position. Kelpie swinging out of Abs. Hypex goes down! Nick's going to be able to take out Inst, but Kuno will trade him out. And now we're very quickly shoved into a 3v3 pull-up. Oh my goodness, he barely keeps his life there as the spray from Abs comes out. And we've got, again, a collective 135 HP across 3 players. That is not a good sign. And pull-up goes down, Kelpie. He saw it coming from a mile away. Swings out, takes the headshot.
Should be a save right now.
Malcolm Reed, you'll see,
we see Malcolm saving
towards the Arches position, and then we'll see Outstanding doing the same back towards T-spawn. Now these players being split up.
Some kills though. At least we start seeing some kills on the A side. We see Nick taking that peek. We have 2 people that, if needed, could have traded each other. We're starting to see that finally. That's how they need to peek caps right now. They haven't been doing it all game. That's the first time they've done it.
This is very true.
And they still lost, unfortunately. That's the thing.
It is very, very unfortunate to see that kind of thing, but those players being split up on the save was a good call. Having them on opposite sides of the map is very good. So at least one of them will get to save so they don't get hunted down. Minute 53 left to go as the opening rollouts come out. We've got 2 Deagles and Mag 7 on the side of Hypex.
Yeah, buy down to 2K again.
With that. We've seen what he can do with that before. Imps blocks the flashbang, and Nick, not sure what the plan was there. Imps take his head off. Pull up will retrade out with a Deagle. Does he find another one on the Loden here? He does shoulder peek. He's not going to be able to grab it. Loden's going to be able to chase him off and take 70 HP as a result. Screed gets flashed, and Malcolm is going to swing out. Now the smoke grenade coming out. He's going to spray that angle once more. And now Hypex with a Max 7. He will find Loden, but not Kelpie. Now we're very quickly in again, a 3v3. The man advantage has been evened out. Minute 14 left to go.
I think from this round, I do understand that you're using pistols and it's an eco, but we're starting to really see that the Yoga Squad are very overextending right now.
Absolutely, they're taking much more map control than they could possibly hope.
It's not that, it's just they're looking into mid like for no reason. They take one person out and then just swing right out wide. Like
it's less with a grenade in his hand. Now,
see Outstanding solo, no nades. M4S in hand. Kelpie's going to start.
It's going to be close. If Kelpie doesn't check it, he does. Kuno with a beautiful flashbang will be able to assist his teammate, and now a 2v3 and everything to do. All Polo has is a Deagle. He's going to try and push this smoke. He'll collect himself some kills. It won't matter. Kelpie's going to be able to drop him and Kuno through the smoke. No problem against Malcolm Reed. Gacha Esports moved to 8-3. Obviously, with the pistols going into that round, Yoga Squad was having a lot of trouble initially. The cards were stacked against them, but losing the entry frags most certainly did not help. But now we're going to see them all back on rifles here. Pull up with the AWPs, maybe actually be able to get to mid in time to deal some damage. Flashbang comes out. Now Screech can reflash.
Gotcha. Oh, Hypex with the one way.
One way. Absolutely dirty. Malcolm Reed finally an entry on, but will trade out outstanding, and now he sees Malcolm Reed jump back across. Now he knows that there's only one player on B site, but Nick is moving around to change that. He's rotated from the arch position. Screech! Smoke again! This man is an absolute animal. And now it looks like a minute 18 left to go. It's just Nick holding him in the B site. Screech goes down. Oh, what a beautiful toss from him. And now a minute 10 seconds left to go. Pull up will take his flashbang out, and he's going to try and neutralize anyone that's made it that far onto the B side, but it looks like they have cleared it, and now they realize they've left the A site wide open. They full rotated. It's with his back turn. Hypex is going to make him pay for it.
They got info on the bomb as well. They got info on the bomb as well. We have to go into short now. They're going to have to stop pushing it. Wait. No,
they may actually like to re-rotate. They have 45 seconds, plenty of time. They could catch Nick. They could catch Nick with a nade in his hand. No, they don't. Load and spray through the smoke. Now they've been caught. They know exactly where they are, and they're rotating to take. They're rotating to take them out. 33 seconds left. Kelpie's got to push the smoke. They know how little time they have left and how little utility they have to work with. They've got one smoke grenade left. Where do they elect to use it? Now Nick is falling back towards the new box position, burning alive, and the Molotovs are both of the T's here. It's Loden and Kelpie. Loden's going to try and get the plant down. Pull-up shuts down Kelpie, and Nick will swing out and clean up Loden. Yoga Squad will be able to claim their first round in a minute.
It's very lucky because Malcolm, for some reason, was still peeking from CT, just wide open. It's pretty typical to just spray through the smoke into CT in case somebody's peeking like that.
Again, Screech.
We're seeing quite a few of these peeks from Malcolm right now. It's quite nerve-wracking.
It's almost as if Screech can see through those things. But a minute 45 left to go. Oh, somebody does make it across the boiler, Molly. And now, speaking of Molotovs, Kuno and Screech both losing HP. Nick will make his way up to Apps. Just waiting to see how much positioning he can take. More spray through the smoke on Banana, and it looks like they've got 3 players pinned up in Apps and upper boiler here. Minute 25 left to go. They've got to decide on what they want to do. Hypex, if he pushes this, he'll have 3 T's waiting for him. And now they're going to swing out with a double peek. Kelpie takes damage from his teammate. Oh, man, you really hate to see that. Minute 14 left to go. Their double peaks are most certainly...
Interesting why Nick's smoking that off like that.
Absolutely. We've got Malcolm Reed. He's taking some shots on B. None of them connect, but he's still very, very nervous. He now knows that they've taken upper banana control, and he is pinned in CT where he stands now. Outstanding will take the re-smoke, and now he looks like he's going to boost Malcolm Reed up. This worked for him last time he tried it. Of course, last time he had an A1S.
Yeah, this is going to be a nade stack and a full execute.
48 seconds left. Is Outstanding going to walk right into this nade stack that Gacha Esports has planned for him? 38 seconds. They've got to make up their minds on when they want to do it. Oh, Kelpie. Nobody saw that.
A lot of HP off.
Nobody saw that, Kelpie. Don't worry. 28 seconds left, and Malcolm Reed! He makes it work again. That boost has caught Gacha off guard time and time again. Outstanding picking up a kill. Burning somebody in the flames. No. Kelpie's the only one on Gacha who's been able to claim a kill, and now it is all on Loden in a 1v4. He does have the bomb. We elect to start planning. Oh, pull up. He catches him without looking, and that was his mistake. Yoga Squad moved to 5-8 here. It's like Screech calling for another tech.
Technical pause, yeah.
That's not good.
There's plenty of money on Gacha, so they could easily buy another if they want to an AWP, but they haven't really been that buying AWP, so they've just been going full AK. Which,
plus offers on the T side. Makes sense. Yeah, offers on the T side struggle on Inferno anyway, simply because of the mid dynamic and how one-dimensional the lanes to each site are. So
it's interesting why people buy it in like just normal lobbies, but.
Obviously, we are way past a normal lobby at the point, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Volpid series. We're going to see top-tier tactics and gameplay coming out of these guys. 5 rifles on the side of Yoga Squad, and looks like we will most definitely see 5 rifles on the side of Gacha Esports. This is a very critical round at this point in the game, because it's the second to last round of the half, and they've all got guns. These rounds where both sides have good economies and they're able to afford rifles is when we really see who is the better team. So we're gonna see if Yoga Squad.
This is so important for Yoga to win this round right now. If they don't,
And-
they will have a bit, they'll have a couple of fab asses, but they won't really have a full buy.
Absolutely. Minute 35 left to go. Kuno almost burning in the flames there on Banana. But he will not take any damage. Now load in. He's going to find that Molotov. And don't worry, nobody saw that.
Molly.
I guess if somebody was on the roof, they will no longer be there. Minute 19 seconds left to go. Now it looks like Pull-Up will successfully throw his Molotov. That's how you do it, Loden. Outstanding. He's going to be retreating back towards the coffin position, not before flashing out Malcolm Reed, so he can take that aggressive peek onto Banana. Kuno was blind. He finds Malcolm Reed. He knows that he has a nade in his hand, and he goes through smoke as a result. Kuno taking more damage from his teammates. That has been a recurring thing coming out of Gacha Esports here. Kelpie's going to be flashing out of Boiler, pushing onto the lane position. Hypex will get the molly down just in time. 50 seconds left. That's going to burn a lot of time off of the clock for Gacha. And now Nick, through the smoke, could he find them both? Oh man, he's gonna find Kelpie, but now Loden is just slowly pushing him through it. He somehow gets over to Apps.
Loden knows.
Excuse me, not Archins, and Loden goes down. It's Nick again. He's got 2 kills, and he's hungry for more. And swings out. He finds Pull-Up, and now Kuno's going to drop Nick. Screed is going to be able to take out Hypex. And just as we thought this round was going to go to Yoga Squad, it's very quickly them shoved into a 2v3. Not an optimal situation for them, as both of those B players now have to rotate, wasting so much time already. But again, clearing the A-bomb site in a retake on Inferno takes up so much time because of all of the post-plant angles that are on this map. How are they going to elect to handle this? Malcolm Reed could just take the op, and they will elect to save here. So Yoga Squad will give the second to last round of the half to Gacha Esports, making it 9-5. Inf could get caught by the bomb here. If he's not careful, Screed will elect to go out towards mid. If they try to pinch on the B site fast enough, they may actually be able to catch a couple of players here. But it doesn't look like they will be able to do that. Kuno's the closest one, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it. Now the last round of the first half will commence.
It looks like Loden might be getting a drop. Unless he's just going Tech 9 only.
And
no, he's picking up the AWP.
Pick up the AWP.
I believe this is the first time we've actually seen Gacha pick up an AWP.
This is the first time we've seen an AWP on the T side in a lot of these games! And Imps goes down, Pull-Up finally gets that mid-peak, and that's exactly what Yoga Squad needed in order to kickstart this round for him. Screed takes a bunch of damage from the Molotov and HE grenades. Kuno's still putting bullets down onto that position on Banana. 1 minute 30 seconds left. Malcolm Reed, he's going to be able to force the peak here. Oh, he's going to go through the molly instead of backing up. Screed will make him pay for it. Absolutely incredible shot from him. Minute 15 left to go.
From Yoga Squad, though.
Now looks like a minute 10 seconds left. They're all going to be moving in.
I wouldn't be surprised if they predicted to rotate onto the B site. Like, just got Pull-Up there, just based up with it. And all watching into bracket. 3 players about to go into it. Slowly checking the corners. Pull-Up's rotating over to B side. No, he's holding archers. It's just opened up. It's just opening up. Hypex just gets taken out. Pull-Up is the only one who can deny this right now. And he's gonna back up towards long. Has to wait for his rotation.
Oh no, Loden's waiting! Pull-Up.
They duel and hit each other. Oh no, Screet and Kelpie just in a bit of a crossfire, just watching over the site right now. Kelpie's gonna get splashed through the smoke.
Ooh. Incredible teamwork.
Pull-Up.
Incredible teamwork from Yoga Squad there to get that kill. But now it looks like Screed will shut him down. Loden's gonna drop Nick as he finds Kelpie. Ladies and gentlemen, Gacha Esports go to 10-5.
Just hear Kelpie go through the smoke. You can hear the scope of Pull-Up's AWP there. Probably the reason why he flipped around to kill him. Very lucky there, to be fair.
Absolutely. That first half was most certainly a spectacle to behold. Another thing that I want to talk about, Screed's peaks are absolutely out of this world, and Nick has managed to find kill after kill after kill. 15 and 11 here with only 5 rounds to their name.
I'd probably say some of these peaks are also from the incompetence of Yoga Squad on their peaks.
Yes, absolutely.
Like Yoga Squad, Malcolm Reed, I don't understand some of the stuff he's doing right now, but it's getting him killed quite a bit and leaving that B site quite wide open.
It's very true. Him being
Which
the most
is forcing
crucial player.
Outstanding is like on his own, as they just barrel through into B site because they just can't hold that banana position, and they try to back up, but he just gets killed because they know where he is.
Yes, but able to grab 5 rounds on the CT side of Inferno is not completely.
Oh,
It's not a complete failure here, but it looks like
seems
nice and
the same buy as Gacha did on T side as well.
So it looks like Malcolm Reed will have the hands of that utility. See what he's able to do with it. Minute 43 left to go. Kuno playing from the arches
Slow
position.
alt mid push.
Mid play. And it looks like it will be an alt mid push. Kelpie's watching Boiler here. Could very well see it coming. They set up a very nice crossfire on the mid here. It looks like 2 players standing on bottom banana, Malcolm Reed and Hypex. Hypex moving back, or excuse me, Malcolm Reed moving back up towards mid, and Hypex will follow. So it looks like, oh, they've been hurt in apps. Loden's been hurt, he's been found out. Now they have to go. They have to commit. Pull-up picks up the USB, but what will he be able to do with it? Hypex is going to be able to take out Kelpie, and Kelpie and Kuno both are able to find both of the players at mid. That's Nick and Malcolm Reed. And now very quickly into a 3v2 after that outstanding shot from Outstanding.
Yeah, that was an overextension from Gacha there. Kuno and Loaded just kind of just overextended, allowing them to get a free kill onto them.
Oh, pull up.
Just gets absolutely dinked at this world. Instead of 1v3 right now, and just gets taken out by Hypex. Simple round.
Very simple round, simple execution. Losing the app's control and very quickly losing the rest of the bomb site. Yoga Squad moved to 6-10 here. Maybe their T side is a lot better than their CT side. We could very well see another big game. We could very well see this game go to overtime if both of these teams manage to keep this up. But it looks like we'll see 2 AKs and 3 MAC-10s on the side of Yoga Squad, and Gacha Esports will have a P250, a 5.7, a Deagle, a UMP, and a Scout. So very interesting buys from all of them. And Screed, he's just going in with a 5.7. Flashbang goes behind him. Ips goes down. It's Hypex. Hypex has 2. He's being fed these kills. Loden's going to find one with a Scout, but it won't matter. Outstanding pull-up, and Malcolm Reed will finish the job. Yoga Squad go to 7-10.
Hypex staying behind there was crucial why they won that there.
Absolutely. Him being able to watch that mid push. Otherwise, they would have just completely wrapped around. Granted, Screed only did have a 5.7, so maybe it would not have been as much a destruction as we have anticipated, but it's still a lot better than they were stopped. It's true.
So it can still one tap at closer ranges.
It's very, very true. You bring up a good point, Rio. But now, minute 45 seconds left to go. We've moved into the next round very quickly. Kuno taking some damage from that boiler molly. Still expertly pulled off every time by Yoga Squad. Very wonderfully done. Now, minute 35 seconds left to go as we see Kelpie give up that upper banana position, and Nick is just going to take it from him. Now he's flashing himself in. He's got a MAC-10, the entry fragger's best friend. Loden's made his way up to that window in apps. Oh, he'll take out Outstanding. He swung out and did not expect it. He did it too slow for a MAC-10, and now Malcolm Reed will back up. Nick with the MAC-10. Now he's got an AK. Nick will be able to drop Kelpie. That B-bomb site has been blown wide open. All 3 players from Gacha are rotating, but it may not be enough in time. Minute and 8 seconds left to go, and now they're shoved into a 4v3 very quickly here. Hypex will be laying down the resmoke for CT, making things ever so difficult on this play from Gacha. All they've got are 2 pistols and a MAC-10. Make that a pistol and a MAC-10 as Kuno goes down. It's Nick. And now Screet will be able to move out for the repeat with a Deagle. He's been incredible so far. Can he drop Nick here? Well, but he's not going to see it coming. Nick, again, another with the MAC-10. And he could pick up this Deagle and try and take out Loden. Loden will most likely elect to just get as many exit kills as he possibly can. Now putting some shots on to Nick. He will find him, and Malcolm Reed will be able to shut him down with that AK. Yoga Squad moved 8-10.
We're going to see the buy coming out from Gacha most likely. Unless they're going to save for an orb, which, well, they bought one on Screet. They could have bought one with armor if Imps dropped over to Screet, but they got a double up setup. Screet and Loaded. Loaded's got armor though.
Absolutely.
Wait, do it double up onto A, is that? No, one up A, one up B. Screet just watching that half wall angle right now.
It could be very, very deadly if Malcolm Reed does not pull off his flash correctly. Oh, he's going to walk right into it. And Screet! Oh, no! He hits him in the stomach when it should have been the chest. Malcolm Reed lives to fight another day. That is a shot you cannot miss, especially at this crucial of a point in the game because Yoga Squad are on 3 rounds in a row.
A little bit of a flick he did, and it just completely ruined that kill. Only took him down to 37 HP. But, hold up, Kelpie
Oh, Hypex is about to walk right into Kuno here. No, he's not. He's going to smoke it. Oh, Kuno putting the spray down. He will take 10 health of Hypex, and Loden's going to shut down pull-up. Oh, we got a double offset up there. I didn't even see that. Greet's got one, Loden the other, and Loden's going to be able to convert there by taking off the head of pull-up. 1 all per site. Very risky, very risk-reward type play here. But it seems to be working for them. Street with the glass cannon is what I'm worried about here on this B side. If an HE grenade reaches him, it could prove very deadly. He's going to take the first player out. It's outstanding. Screet's going to be able to drop one, and now Ints is going to be able to find one too. Ints! He will not get away, and neither will Screet. Hypex shuts them both down, and ladies and gentlemen, again, a 2v3. Not out of the question to do for them. Nick is going to be able to slowly push up.
As well.
Yes, Kelpie's going to be able to pin Nick. And now Nick is very pinned in a position he does not want to be in. He's now pushing through the
Nick,
he's right there. He's right there. Oh, no. Oh, he's got him. The ult goes down. And now it's much more doable for Yoga Squad. What was originally an unbalanced affair has now become very balanced. Kelpie shuts down. Oh, Kelpie. Right when his team needed him most, he was there. Gacha Esports are going to move to 11 rounds.
It was interesting. Imps did very well holding that B site, just trying to play them around a little bit. But it was quite interesting how he was just peeking and running straight out of cover. And then Screech just comes straight through the smoke, no armor, just gets absolutely sprayed down and just gives them the site pretty much. Doesn't disturb them in any way, just take the site and have their control. But
absolutely,
good retake from Gacha.
Yeah, Gacha seem to be playing for retakes here, honestly. They seem to just be wanting to let Yoga Squad run into these bomb sites and playing for the retakes. And now that they've got rifles, it's a lot more doable. But on the eco rounds, that is most certainly not a stable strategy for success. Oh, does Hypex walk into it? He does! Oh, Loden, absolutely incredible flick. He saw about a pixel of his foot, and he was able to flick onto the body somehow. Absolutely incredible shot from him. Minute 32 seconds left to go. Screet's going to put some shots through the half wall. Do they hit is the question. Malcolm Reed swings out again! Oh, it happened twice! Screet! No! Malcolm Reed again lives to fight another day by swinging out on that op. Now Nick's going to be able to throw that molly. And Malcolm Reed, oh my goodness, he's tried Fate's hand twice and lived to tell the tale. Can you believe it? Minute 10 seconds left to go. Screet is not the type of player to let those go either. That is absolutely incredible. But Imps, it looks like he's going to be here to pick up the play. And now Imps is going to be able to find one with a FAMAS. Could he find two? Put some bullets through the smoke. None of them land. Outstanding's going to be able to hit the CT smoke. I believe it's at the coffin smoke. Not sure. No, it is the CT smoke. Oh, Screet! Can you believe it? A double kill with flash assistance. Oh, man. Malcolm Reed all by himself on Banana Loden with a quick scope. We're out here playing Call of Duty, ladies and gentlemen. Gacha Esports moved to 12 rounds.
Yoga just completely lost that for themselves there. They had just had one person on car, like just by car, and he was full blind as well. They just allowed them to retake top banana control like that. They was all lined up for their smokes just on middle banana, so they could have easily just taken it, and then they started to try to run in again, and just got mowed down. The AWP and the M4 just easily mowed them down. Screet with that flashbang is gonna have to retreat. First time Molly
just in time!
Takes down Hypex as well. Imps with a spray down. Takes one, two. Outstanding. He's in CT spawn now. He's just hiding.
Oh my gosh! Again, a 1v5 for the last Yoga Squad player. Loden is coming. They know he went towards CT. They didn't see him leave, so he's either in churches, or excuse me, he's either in church. Or he's behind that little half wall, and it seems that they have pinpointed his position perfectly. The Molotov does not go where it needed to go, and now he's been seeing Loden. Incredible flick. Screet getting two, and Inth's getting the other two. Absolutely incredible play from both of them to hold down that B-side. Loden finding the final flick there. This double op setup has been working wonders for Gacha Esports. They've started to win rounds consecutively. They're on their third in a row here. Yoga Squad look to be taking control of the second half, but Gacha Esports fires right back, ladies and gentlemen.
The unfortunate thing is, until the end of for the next 3 or 4 rounds, Gacha are going to have a bye. They'll probably have 2 rounds with an AWP as well if they lose. It's going to be pretty damn easy for Gacha to seal this out right now. Probably going to be a 69 again as well.
Screet tried to shoot that HE out of the air. It would have been I would have lost it right there if he managed to hit that. That would have been a nice shot. But the flashbang comes out. Now the mid executed. It looks like Nick is just going to be chilling about on banana there. Try and catch Screen rotating, but he's not fooled.
Kuno
Bruno almost gets caught with a nade in his hand. Outstanding takes his head off. Now it looks like they realize somebody isn't Abs. It is Loden. Loden's able to fall back enough so that he doesn't get killed. They don't see Kelpie and Boiler, and he takes off the head of Nick. Now he's rotated from bottom banana. Now the players are coming in. Hypex. He finds 2, finds 3. Can you believe it? Triple kill right when Yoga Squad needed it, and now it is all on Loden with his AWP. Outstanding. He's going to have the pre-fire, and he's going to make it work. Yoga Squad go to 9 rounds.
I think that was the bad thing about that setup there, is that they couldn't use the flexibility that they have been having with that AWP. But it's also showing the flexibility of the AWP in the first place. Having that guy holes, and then having the only rifler, on, like one of the riflers on site, just completely shut them down. It just ran straight up short and got the site completely.
Absolutely. Now as we see a lot of players crossing over from mid, they could expect the Boiler play. The Molotov is not there to stop it, but it looks like nobody will be there. Hypex has made his way all the way up to mid already. Kelpie's going to be watching the Boiler door. Minute 34 seconds left to go. Still plenty of time for them to make up their minds on what they want to do. Kelpie does see the smoke. Imps takes damage from the HE grenade. He's going to be watching top. And Hypex swings out. Kuno goes down. And he finds another. Kelpie's going to be able to drop Malcolm Reed. Nick's going to be able to take out Imps on Banana. And now a 2v4 coming out of Yoga Squad here, and Loden's going to be able to drop. Outstanding. Will he be able to find Hypex? No, he won't. Hypex is on fire right now. He's going to try and find Street, but Street is not fooled. Nick will take him out. Yoga Squad go to 10-13.
Yoga Squad do have quite a bit of money now, so they'd be able to find up for at least another 2 or 3 rounds. Gacha, just economy kind of just blown out the water there. Kelpie's the only one really with money right now. Loden already bought an MP9 with a smoking armor. Just try to get some damage on it. Kelpie is probably going to be the one who's going to drop the AWP. That's why we see him saving with a USP there. Kudo, go for that banana peek. Malcolm and Nick holding back there. Screep with a forward flash. Go for 5-man banana peek. Hypex is going to rotate.
Kuno and Imps will find one. Hypex shuts them both down again. Hypex is on fire right now as he finds Screet through the smoke. Puts a little bit of damage on him, and now Screet with an eagle. Can he find him? Oh, it's going to be close. He does manage to tag both of them heavily, but it is not going to pay off for him. Now the re-smoke on a bottom banana. Outstanding has made his way all the way up to A site, and now they know that it's virtually clear. They've left the A site completely wide open for Yoga Squad to take, and that was their mistake. Oh, man.
I've just noticed, finally, we haven't had a 16-9 game.
Absolutely. Yoga Squad moving to 10 rounds here will eliminate that possibility. So,
feels like it's going to be 11 after the list as well.
Maybe. A 2v4 retake with an MP9 and an AK, no armor, and very little health with a smoke grenade. That is not going to happen. I'm sorry. That's just not how CSGO works. That is not going to happen. Looks like Yoga Squad see this as a virtual reality. And now they are going to be retreating off of the bomb site. Imagine the Ninja Defuse comes out here. That would be something special, but they're both on B, so it's really not going to be that possible, especially now that the bomb has reached 0, and it is going to blow up very soon. And it does. So, Yoga Squad moved to 11-13.
Just basic setup was completely fine like a few hours ago, but now they're just starting to do different strategies, like, for example, putting 2 people in holes, and then also just putting 2 people in shorts to trade each other out, but there's too many people to even, like, spray down. They could easily trade him back.
Absolutely. Minute 50 seconds left to go.
Hold on. Imps got an MP9?
Oh, that is interesting.
Easily buy an M4.
May have been a misclick. That happens often.
Well,
maybe his
B on sandbags. Look at the sandbags right now. He's over there right now. So, close quarters weapon, he can still do some bits with it.
Outstanding.
Knife?
Stabbed, and Screen's gonna take out Malcolm Reed. It swings out, takes out Nick's head. We criticize him for the MP9 play, but it seems to be working. Screen's gonna find another with a Molotov there. And Screen through the smoke with a deagle! Are you kidding me? This guy is absolutely insane! He's found so many kills through the smoke. He's got 3 on the round, looking for 4. Outstanding at the bottom of Banana. What more could you ask him to do? And now Kelpie will find him. And Gacha Esports very quickly moved to 14 rounds.
The thing is, I think this is showing also that Yoga Squad is quite inflexible sometimes. If they want to go B, they have to full send it, because every time they've lost top bit under control right now, they've not been able to take it back. Unless the CTs, unless the Gacha pushed down Banana. But that's only on really ecos right now, so...
It's very true, and we also cannot deny the mechanical talent and skill that Screet possesses. He's gone absolutely insane in this game, as well as Hypex. It's mostly been a duel of the Titans here. Minute 35 left to go. And with an 11-14 game on their hands, this is possibly one of the... This is where things start getting more and more crucial. You cannot make any more mistakes at this point if you are Yoga Squad. You are on the ropes. And things are not looking good for you, but you have to be able to pull it back. Minute 19 seconds left as the app smoke comes out. Loden's going to drop from his boosted position. Not sure if he did that intentionally. And now we'll see Pull-Up slowly.
Pull-Up might have heard him in app, so they might have read that somebody in app, so because of the smoke throw.
Absolutely.
Sound cue.
Yeah, you have a point.
No position.
And now it looks like we've got Hypex lining up the smoke grenade. Kelpie watching the app's door. Now he drops. He's going to be retreating back towards the library side. Nick at bottom banana. Fortunately, no one's there to take his head off. 47 seconds left, and now more mollies raining out on lane. And now the smoke grenade coming out of apps. Now they've read that it is, in fact, the A execute. Loden's lining up an HG grenade. Pull-Up almost makes him pay for it. Now it looks like Screed! Screed finds Pull-Up. Now they knows that they're jumping down from abs. He's read the A execute perfectly. Screed from pit again. He finds 3 and could be 4 with a deagle. Screed has gone absolutely insane. Loden picking up a kill there as well, but Screed has absolutely dunked on Yoga Squad here. Now as Gacha Esports moves to match point here. Things again becoming a lot more unstable on the side of Yoga Squad. Look at their guns and look at their money. They are struggling right now with a minute 44 left to go. Nick gonna almost burn alive in that Molotov. It looks like the exact same setup we saw from Gacha earlier. Things again getting very... See, Pull-Up finds Kuno. And Loden's right there to try and maybe get his trade out. And Hypex is gonna find one too. Pull-Up is gonna be able to find the second player in Boiler, that is Loden, and now very quickly a 2v5. Yoga Squad, they are not out of this yet. Kelpie will find Pull-Up, however. He finds his way off of the boosted position. The HE grenade will give him an assistance in the gunfight, but it won't matter. Outstanding drops him, and now it's Screet in a 1v4. We've seen him go absolutely insane so far in this game, but he's all the way on B side as the bomb gets planted on A, and it looks like he will just elect to save here. No way could he possibly retake a site from that far away with nothing but an AWP and a smoke grenade. Couple of flashes as well. Just does not seem very possible, Rio. And as we see the save coming out, Hypex is close. He seems to know that Screet is on B. He's going to be checking this new box position. Screet shuts him down. And now they know, they have exact idea of where he is. Hypex didn't need to give up his life there, but he did. Yoga Squad will move to 12 rounds here. And does Malcolm Reed like to swing that? No, he does not. He knows that Screet is watching it, and Screet is not to be trifled with. Gacha Esports still at match point here. Yoga Squad, they were down 5 at the end of the half. They have brought it all the way back to a 3-round deficit here in the second half.
It's interesting how Kelpie brings out a HE or a Molly. When he's solo on a site, it's like a panic draw quickly, just to try and get some damage in, but it's actually sacrificing a lot of his damage, and he could have got a couple, maybe another kill out of that, but it just allowed him to get peeked.
Absolutely, and oh, Screet on the boost! Oh, that is not what you need this early. Oh man, that is an absolutely crucial mistake that Malcolm Reed could not afford to make right there. To be fair,
now they're just Molly. They're just going to Molly take back a bit on control now. They're just going to use more utility.
Now, oh, Screet again!
Take it down as well.
Oh
3v5 now.
God.
They've got a double up as well on its CT side. We're looking at 16-12 right now. Unless we get to see some absolute heroics come out.
Oh, I could very well see some.
One.
As Loden goofs up the off shot and Pull-Up makes him pay for it. Now a 4v pretty much more doable for Yoga Squad. They're going to move on to the A side.
Right now,
oh, this could be a massive mistake. Kelpie's gonna drop pull up with the HE before he goes down. The molly comes out, but it's not in time. A-side has been blown wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 2v2 at such a crucial point in the game. Nick's gonna be planning for Apps. Can you believe it? They've somehow, against all odds, brought this back to a 2v2. 12-15. And with 40 seconds left on that bomb, Screed scanning the bomb site. He knows that these players could be literally anywhere. He has not seen them cross to pit. He's gonna head back towards the Arch's side. Now tossing the smokes and the flashes. He's going to re-smoke pit. And oh, does he get eyes on outstanding? Here, the quick scope. And now it is all on Nick. This could very well be the end of the game as we know it. Nick holding the Apps angle. Screed knows he's got to find him through that Apps wall. He's going to try and fake the defuse. He doesn't do it. He doesn't stick it. And Nick calls his bluff. Ladies and gentlemen, Yoga Squad moved to 13-15.
We saw it again. The A-side player always tries to pull out a HE or Molly. It might have just got Kudo killed right there. Could have had more time to kill that guy who's coming up short. But he's pulling out a nade. He's just wasting time. He just allowed them to use a 5v3.
Woo, Screed almost caught them. There at mid, that would have been another crucial opening kill. Yoga Squad somehow keep bringing back these rounds, and when they're basically on the verge of losing them. And Screed swings out, pull up, he goes down.
No.
Again,
I thought a kill that they want to lose.
Minute 23 seconds left to go. They brought things back like this. They brought it back from worse before. Yoga Squad. Oh my god, Nick! 90-degree flick! Oh my goodness, and right when he needed it most. Now spraying through the new mark smoke! Malcolm Reed! Finally! He's gonna be able to make something out of this site execute. Now a 3v4. The tide's very quickly turning against Gacha Esports. Screed is still alive, and with him, the hopes and dreams of this entire team. But it looks like they will go to save here. And Kuno, I guess, didn't get the memo. He moved through churches. He was already too far.
They must save. They should have saved a lot earlier. They've just lost a lot more money from that.
They have, absolutely. And now it looks like they're just going to be retreating onto the A site here. After getting that kill in church, they could be expecting the full retake, but instead it looks like they will predict the save here.
Looking for overtime now as well.
Absolutely. Overtime is all but certain.
Oh,
unless Gacha
one thing I must say though. Gacha, throw. Like, they're just throwing now. Like, I don't think Nick understood what he just did to load in though. Like, he was just spraying everywhere.
That's true. It was absolutely insane that he was able to find out where he was.
He was loaded and just looks up at just starts spraying around him, looks into CT and then looks up at the boost. You start to realise what happens slowly after he stops shooting.
Minute 48 seconds left to go, ladies and gentlemen. This will be the final time. This will be the final
banana
round of regulation. After this, we will move into overtime if Yoga Squad is able to find it. Imps, and if there was ever a round for them to win, it was this one. 2 MP9s. Oh, outstanding in Mexico! Oh my god! Can you believe it? I've never seen that in my life. While moving in Mexico, drops the upper mid, and now Yoga Squad are starting to take advantage. Kuno's going to be able to drop outstanding, but Hypex is going to be able to trade out Imps as a result, and now Yoga Squad have all but claimed this round. Kuno goes down as well. It's Malcolm Reed. He's coming through for his team when they needed him most. Now a 2v4 to prevent overtime. It's all on Loden and Kelpie. Loden's going to get mollied out of church here. He's going to get mollied out of the coffin's position. He's being forced to push where he absolutely can't. Kelpie's going to toss a flashbang out. They're running out of time. Oh, Hypex could not see this coming. It does not matter. Loden goes down. Kelpie's going to be able to find his trade. And it is all but certain. We are going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. The first group stage match to do so.
I don't understand what Gacha did. They were doing pretty damn well, and then they just threw.
Yoga Squad bring it back all the way from a 5-round deficit. When everyone lost hope in them, they did not lose hope in themselves. But look at the kills on Screed. 32, 5, and 14. This man has gone absolutely, dare I say, nuclear in this game so far. He's calling in the kill streak soon as we head into overtime.
To be fair, though, it was also on the back of Yoga Squad. Just for some reason, just running across in the middle of nowhere and peeking in certain scenarios. But Screet, 32 kills though. Commend it.
Absolutely insane. Let's not look away from Hypex either with 27, or Nick on Yoga Squad. He's got 23. Kelby's also been one to drop 20 here.
Nick's got 450 utility damage right now.
Oh my goodness. Nick, absolutely. This man is a big brain utility user like none the world has ever seen. Hypex, he's been doing the absolute best that he can with the tools that he has been given. And so far, it's worked for Yoga Squad. They're at 15-15 as Yoga Squad elect to take their first time out here. They will start out.
I think we see an all coming out.
Ooh,
all goes unite.
Interesting play from Infs there. Now it looks like another pause will come out. Another timeout from Yoga Squad. They're most certainly planning something. If there was ever a trick play that they needed, it is now. And again, Gacha Esports, they've got to be thinking to themselves, man, how in the world are we going to be able to bring this back? We've gave up a 5-round deficit, and it's going through your head that it's basically all but finished now. They got it to match point. They only needed one more, but then Yoga Squad just absolutely came back. It's no secret that Yoga Squad's CT side is not as good as their T side, but they may not have to go back onto CT side here if overtime treats them well enough. Now we see the opening rollouts from these players. This is absolutely the most crucial part. 30 rounds of trying, 30 rounds of effort, 30 rounds of killing the hell out of the enemy team. And it has all come down to this, ladies and gentlemen, an hour and a half of these gentlemen's days. And it all comes down to this. Screet up on the boost. Oh, Hypex sees it. Oh, I don't think he knows he saw him there. Oh, Screet again. Oh my goodness, and Malcolm Reed gets hit too. That was almost a collateral. Oh man, that would have been insane. Still an absolutely incredible entry frag to take out the top fragger of Yoga Squad there. Screet, time and time again, has just come away with that entry frag on Banana, and there's just been no way Yoga Squad have been able to
look
stop
at the
him.
rotate. Look at the rotate from Gacha.
They are starting to rotate there. That's a very good eye. They're starting to rotate onto the A site, and leaving one player by himself. And now it looks like Screet has returned after seeing the B execute come out. The flashbang could prove detrimental to the efforts of Yoga Squad here. Kuno's also rotating. They're going to have 3 players on this B site very shortly. Screet's going to be playing from the Coffin's position. He's going to be waiting for this banana push. And now Kuno, it looks like he will elect to go back towards the Arch's side. 40 seconds left as we're seeing this B execute get lined up. And it is all but certain now that this is going to happen. Nick tosses back the bomb. He's able to clear sandbags. Now it looks like he knows he has to swing CT, but now the Molotovs come out. Imps has been pushed out of position, and Nick, will he be able to take out the AUG? He does! Imps goes down! Now a 4v4. Screek's waiting for them to flood onto the bomb site! He looks away! Paul makes him pay for it! And now it's a 3v4 without their best player. Gacha Esports is all the fittest, and as I say that, Lawrence going to be able to drop 2. One with a molly, one with the AK. Outstanding's going to be able to take him out. Now a 2v2. Poland's going to be able to drop 1, not 2. It's now Kelpie and Outstanding.
Had to have seen him.
Oh, this Molotov. This Molotov is going to be able to prevent him. He knows that he's low HP.
Why is he defusing?
Oh, no. No, he knew. He knew he couldn't do it.
No.
He knew he had time. But Outstanding is going to be able to stay away from the Molotov, and he's going to be able to win a somehow stacked against him gunfight. He had 3 HP. And Kelpie had 100, and somehow Yoga Squad bring it up to 16-15.
They threw that completely. Screet missed a crucial shot as he entered onto B site. But then, with no HP, he can't really do much after that. He tried to repeat, but it just sprayed him right down. But Kelpie, man, he didn't have to go for it. He could have just...
Oh my god, 3 ops! Look at that! 3 ops on the side of Gacha.
Was that a miscommunication, or...?
I'm not sure what it is, but their money is all gone now. Loden takes off the head of Hypex. They've been selecting him out.
Yeah, they heard it. They definitely heard it.
Now it looks like they know that there are 3 ops. Kuno blind! You're kidding! Not now, Yoga Squad. You've come so far. You can't give it up like this. Minute 16 left to go.
Rotate over to Banana.
Absolutely heart-racing game, and now the rotations are coming out. Infs, he will take the flash. Assistance, oh, he knows they're there! The MP9 converts to 1, but not 2. Nick will be able to trade him out, and now it is all on screen to hold this B-bomb site. I wouldn't put it past him, and now he has info on the bomb. The other 2 players are rotating, and now it is all but certain that Nick goes down here. a 1v3, and they know exactly where he is. The only thing keeping him safe
they
right now
don't.
is that
They think he's
smoke.
pool.
I think he's made his way all the way over to pool. Now 42 seconds left in nuke, and Nick is just trying to stay alive as much as he can. He's waiting for the church's push that is not coming. However, he may not see Kelpie coming from the CT side. Oh, Kelpie! He gets it at just the right time, and now Gacha Esports have tied it back up. That's their first round win in forever. And it came right when they needed it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely great play from Screet there to hold the bomb site. And again, another great swing by Infs to be able to drop one of those players that was rotating on from Banana. We see Yoga Squad go ahead and pick up their opening rollouts. We've got 3 headed towards mid/banana, and we've got 2 alt mid. The boiler room Molly does come out. It forces Kuno out of position. He's going to be staying in boiler now. Hypex will re-molly top banana, and now the HE grenades come out. They're playing this a lot more cautiously than they have in the past. Minute 30 left to go. Kelpie watching the apps angle. So much utility. Screek gets blind. He's not going to be able to find that entry frag. He's the lone player of the B site. And now he sees that how much utility's been being spent, and now he's going to send a player rotating. It is in. And now Screek goes down! Hypex! Full blind! That's their best player. That's been their guaranteed entry frag every time! Kuno swings out on the pull-up! He picks up the AK, and now it is now a 4v4. Man advantage has been neutralized.
I don't think Yoga realized they could have easily went B. They still was on the rotate.
They're electing to
rotate.
They're electing to rotate. That could very well cost them. Kuno tossing out his utility. It's taking up a lot of his time and a lot of his space that he just doesn't have. Hypex shuts him down. Loaded's going to be able to find one as well. Outstanding. Oh my god, a gunfight for the ages. He does find Kelpie. And now the A site has been blown completely wide open. Loaded's going to do his best to retake. And a flank for the ages, not on your life. Infs now in a 1v2 to try and make this work. They're both on the A site. The bomb has not gone down yet. He's got plenty of time to get himself into position for this retake.
Is your photo, right?
Now we'll see Malcolm retake now.
Malcolm.
Yoga Squad has ended the first overtime and in the lead 17-16. Ladies and gentlemen, we are heading to double overtime in order to solve this group stage match. Both of the teams are so evenly matched, but it all comes down to overtime number 2.
Gosh, you might want to take a sip of water, mate.
I've been drinking a body armor this whole time. Like, it's...
Oh no, I've drank 1.5 pints of water this entire match.
Why?
My throat. I've been ill for the past few days.
I know, I've been sick this whole week too. Freaking crazy.
The changing weather. Oh.
Yeah, and of course we have our most entertaining games when I'm sick and can't yell as much, but you know, it's whatever. We'll take it as it is. 34, 6 and 16 is Screet in this after that first overtime. Hypex moving up to 29, 3 and 23. My goodness, and there's absolutely no denying the mechanical talent and skill that Screet brings to the table for Gacha Esports. But now here comes something that Yoga Squad may have been dreading, and that is, of course, the CT side. It's no secret that their CT side is not as strong as their T side, and Gacha Esports being able to hold on like that most certainly could prove problematic for them. Now it looks like everybody being on a full buy here. The boiler Molly comes out. Nick is going to be able to toss a smoke grenade and an HE onto Banana. That's going to drop a good bit of Inf's HP. Now Screet. Oh, Screet! That flashbang. That wasn't supposed to happen. Don't worry, nobody saw that. I was going to commend him
for his mechanics, but...
Yeah, no, his reaction time is absolutely insane.
His mechanics are great until then.
Now, minute 20 seconds left to go. Screet scanning the edge of the smoke. Malcolm Reed shuts him down.
That was very, very lucky for Malcolm there.
Absolutely.
I do understand, yeah, Nick might have called that there was a gap in the smoke, but it was risky, especially against Screet right now, that Malcolm took that peek. Especially as he's been absolutely slaughtered on the CT side last half.
Absolutely. But he did manage to pull it off, and right when Yoga Squad could have possibly needed it most, Yoga Squad could close this out here. They're one round away.
I would instantly call that a throw from Gacha, though.
Absolutely. There's no way. Not on your life. They've set up a good crossfire. Malcolm Reed, he does get mollied off of Nubox. He stands in it. He's going to be able to find imps, but standing in the Molotov might not have been the best decision.
Helpy? Why, he just needed Nubox again.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's happening. Spam through coffins. It's not going to come through in time. Load gets the bomb down. 3v4. Gacha Esports. They've got to be able to make this work. There's several
CT, they're going to stop peeking.
Oh, the smokes and the re-utility. Hypex can't find Loden. Lauren's got 2. And right when he needed it, Polup's going to take out Kelpie. Nick's going to be able to drop him. Nick, can you believe it?
Oh, no.
He finds the double right when Yoga Squad needed it. And ladies and gentlemen, Yoga Squad are 1 round away from taking this game.
Gacha throwing.
Oh my
Gacha throwing, man. Kelpie, he just needs Nubox for no reason. He could have saved that day and used it against either CT or in Ruins. Probably Deep Ruins might have helped because it was coming through there on the retake anyway, and it's a typical place to retake from. But whoever was that on the top, the back stack by Dark there,
absolutely
went forward into the fight, but he could have easily backed up into Dark and saved his own life.
Kuno! Oh
Interesting
no! That is not. Now is not the time for that. Now is actually really not the time for that at all.
Oh, the one way.
Oh, that is dirty. That is absolutely dirty. I know it is the one way. He's gonna take the pre-fire. Kuno, if he pulls that off, I'm gonna be very impressed. Minute 22 left to go, and Street down to 4 HP. I didn't even see what happened there. It was probably a molly or an HG on Banana. Did he really tank an op shot?
Actually, no, he can't. Wait. Yeah, he probably did then. I think. It
looks like Gacha. They've successfully taken upper banana control. They could again line up the B execute here, and with Kelpie rotating is most certainly likely. He's going to be coming up from Mexico. Kelpie could actually prove. Oh, wait a minute. They're going to rotate to A here. Surely they're heard coming, right? They're giving away so much intel just by running, and Imps goes down. It's Nick. Nick's got 2. Right when Yoga Squad needed it, he could have very well just single-handedly saved this game. And now the utility comes out. The crossfire. Loden's going to be able to shut down Pull-Up on the Arches position. They could go Arches to be here. They actually will. Screed's going to be able to drop outstanding. He's made it through, but the bomb hasn't. Nick, he shuts down Kuno right when they needed him most. Oh, no. You absolutely hate to see it. Screen can't do anything. Ladies and gentlemen, Yoga Squad have brought it all the way back from the edge of oblivion, and they have single-handedly taken back this game. Can you believe it? I have never seen anything like that in my life. And with Nick, 32 kills, absolutely single-handedly saving that last round and quite possibly the game with that one.
I feel that was ridiculous, like ridiculously thrown from Gacha though. They could have easily sealed that out, but it started just changing little things which they didn't need to do, and well, they never changed back, and it just suffered from it.
Absolutely,
it's the only way you can say they just suffered.
Absolutely
they
correct.
Had a beautiful T side. Yoga was not good on their CT whatsoever, yet they just run in and just like, oh, it's hard to get over that. That was just horrible for Gacha, man, in overtime and the later stage of that game.
Absolutely. It's just, I don't know. Man, that was an absolutely incredible game to watch. Absolute privilege to be able to cast something like that, especially in overtime. An overtime comeback like that, those don't happen very often, especially on Inferno. Most of the time, Infernos are one-sided affairs that just, whew. Man, that was really great, though. That was a really, really good game. I was really, really happy to see that come out.
Well, I feel so for Screet. He was carrying so hard.
All right, but unfortunately, again, player interviews will not be happening, so we're going to be taken off of, or unless they are, I'm not entirely sure. The instructions have been very vague, so we're not entirely sure if, okay, we are going to have player interviews. Okay, cool. Just making sure. The instructions there were very vague. It was like somebody in the production chat asked if we can do interviews, and then somebody said we don't have the screen for it, and then that was, so I just assumed it was no, but I just know all the rest is said.
Yeah, we're not getting paid enough, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. But we are going to bring a couple of players in here. Not sure whose responsibility that's going to be, but I guess that's how it's going to work out, ladies and gentlemen. I do want to point out 4 cases were in that game, so if you want to like just save up a bunch of cases, just get a team, join the Volpid series. Those servers give out give out cases like there's no tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So highly recommend that if you're looking to open cases. But other than that, absolutely incredible game. One of the biggest things that I want to talk about is the mechanical skill of Screet. Screet was absolutely insane in that game. And he single-handedly, he got Gacha to where they were. But unfortunately, he could not pull it out in the end, where in fact, Nick and Hypex took over in regulation, but when it was overtime and when his team needed him most, Nick stepped up and he was the man. And actually, we're joined by Outstanding right now, ladies and gentlemen. Outstanding performance, honestly, for your team.
Thank you.
Another thing that I want to talk about is when you saw the overtime screen come up, what was going through your head and the heads of your teammates?
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, we have had some problems lately, and we had 1 hour of practice in total. And we were all so proud of ourselves, and we just screamed.
I mean, you came back from a 5-round deficit in the first half. I mean, it was no secret that your CT side wasn't that great. So when you went onto the CT side in overtime number 2, was your confidence diminished? Were you guys maybe thinking, "Oh man, we're on the CT side. This might not go as well"? What was the plan there?
Like, I don't know. We were definitely not down. Like, we knew that we were the underdogs this game, and we were just playing for fun and to try our best, and we won in the end.
Absolutely. Another thing that I do want to talk about is Nick and Hypex. I want to talk about those two. I want to talk about those two guys real quick. Like, I don't know if you know how many hours they've got or what they do to warm up, but could you let one of us know, because they are very good at this game. Like, there's no hiding their mechanical talent. They're absolutely incredible players when it comes to fundamentals.
So Hypex I can't really talk about, since I think he's a stand-in, I don't know. But Nick, he's just a great player. I have known him for a long time now, over a year. We met in Wingman CS Gold Nova, and we have just been playing together ever since. And now he's a god, I guess.
That is true. I will say, from experience in Rainbow Six Siege, you will meet your best teammates in the trenches of ranked while you're solo queuing. That is when you'll meet your best teammates. But another thing that I do want to talk about is just after the first half, what was the atmosphere around your team going onto the T side?
It was still very high for us being down so badly, because we all know we're good players, we all know we could do it, and we did it.
Absolutely. All right, that's all my questions. Rio, you want to interrogate the man?
I have no real questions for it. Pretty much answered them.
All right.
Okay, can I explain something?
Go for it, man.
How bad our situation has been. Give me 1 minute to talk about this. So, we basically had a player first that we had to kick because he was basically not practicing with us. Then we got another guy to stand in, and we found out that he was cheating. And then last hour we got this Hypex guy.
Okay. Well, it was certainly one heck of a pickup. My God, he absolutely performed for you guys today. I'm super proud of the way you guys played. That was an absolutely incredible display of CS. There was everything there. There was good utility, good teamwork, good aim duels. And one final question I've got for you. I just thought of this in my head. How did you guys play around Screet? Because there's no secret that Screet was the most mechanically skilled player in that lobby. He absolutely dominated for most of that game. For most of the regulation and for a good bit of overtime, he was just everywhere at once with that AWP. How did you guys play around that, and how did you counter it?
I don't really know. We just played our own game. We countered that they were playing double AWP. That's all I can say.
Yes, I forgot. There were a couple of rounds where they brought out another AWPer, Loden. He was the secondary AWPer for that team. But I was just curious to see if you guys maybe had a conversation about Screet, maybe did some research on him beforehand. Did you guys have any beforehand preparation for this team in particular, or did you practice on Inferno at all?
The only map we actually had time for was Inferno, so we had 1 hour of Inferno. We only worked on ourselves, and we did not counter the enemy at all.
Yes, we've
and
got
you
two
still
more...
somehow got it in the veto as well.
Yeah. That's what our goal.
Volpid series. How many times we've had Inferno so far?
Yeah, that's what we saw. We saw every game is Inferno, so we just went with Inferno. We practiced Inferno.
This has been the 5th Inferno game in 3 days, so obviously
also,
super hyped about that.
Well, it could be a 6th or the 7th tonight as well.
I know. I am tired. I am tired of looking at Inferno. Like I was playing ranked with a bunch of my friends last night, and we were just they asked me if I wanted to play Inferno. I was just like, no. I've looked at that map for too long and for too much. Can we just take it out of the map pool at this point? Like, can we? All right. But I'm being told we have to wrap this up. Outstanding. You got anything to say?
Thank you for my team for carry.
Absolutely. And Rio, you got anything before we go?
Nah, I've got nothing.
All right, outstanding. You have an absolutely wonderful day. Does your team have a Twitter or something that we can plug real quick?
I don't think so. I don't have anything to plug.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep on the lookout for Yoga Squad. They're going to be absolutely tearing through this rest of this group stage. Have a wonderful night, outstanding.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm being told that we are going to be joined soon by Screed himself, ladies and gentlemen. one of the most mechanically talented, by far the most mechanically talented player in that server at that given time. Screed, my man, you absolutely went nuclear in that game. What was going through your head as you were getting some of those frags? Because that was absolutely crazy.
I was just playing my own game. I was kind of hoping that my team would also catch up, but I'm a bit disappointed in my team that we fucking choked. I'm sorry for the F word, PG-13. I'm quite disappointed that our team choked. That should be an easy win. There were some couple of mistakes that I did. I lost the 1v1, which has happened way too often, especially in the ESA game. And I know my team is watching me right now and just like fucking laughing. So that was quite funny. But yeah, I don't know, I was just fragging. I was just reading the enemy quite good, I think. The annoying thing, which I gotta give props to Yoga Squad, is that in the last rounds of CD side, when I was playing op all the time, it was kind of quite annoying that they went and executed like the opposite side where I was playing. So it was really hard to catch them, like
like you were earlier in the game.
Yeah, exactly. Like earlier in CT side, they went to B side. I just killed 2-3. Okay, sure, that's the round closed. But towards the end of like our CT half, they were just going to the opposite sides. Like, damn, bro. Again, you got to retake. They lose retakes and blah blah blah. All this stuff just keeps on like repetition. It was quite annoying, but still well played from them.
Yes, absolutely. But another thing that I do want to talk about is a five round lead like that is something that no team should be able to squander. What do you pin the is there like a specific element that you pin the responsibility on after that game?
Yeah, pretty much our communication was so bad. Communication was quite bad. I would also say that the individual skill wasn't there where it seemed to be, but I'm not gonna go into detail because I have respect for my team still. But yeah, we choked really hard. I was quite annoyed by that, but it is what it is.
It in fact
I
is
have a
what
question
it
for you,
is.
Screet. Yeah, we did see you as a B player, but it might help with because you could hear this team comms and stuff like that. We saw that the A site changed how they were holding quite frequently. For example, we saw 2 holes once with 1 person on site. Then we saw 3 person long. Did you feel like the constant changing of strategies to hold without having without using a constant default? Did you feel like it hindered you? And did you feel like the ability to then back up even in a default on the A site might have hindered you and just let them take A site?
Thing was, I saw some rounds where people were in defaulting, and it worked out like for the most of the time. But the thing was, some people weren't. Some of my teammates waited for like unnecessary like overextension and stuff, where it wasn't need to do, where like it was no need for that, and that cost us the round basically. So yeah, just a lot of like individual mistakes also from my side, and that cost pretty much the game. There were so many mistakes. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's a pretty good summary of what happened. Obviously, obviously us being, as a spectator, we can't really see everything that's going on. We can't really understand exactly everything that is happening like the players can, because once you're in the trenches in the CS game, there's so many things running through your head. There's so many things you're hearing so much from your teammates that it's really hard to pay attention to the little things like that. But that was a pretty good summary of what happened, at least from what I could see. That was a very good summary of what happened One thing that I do want to ask is, what exactly did you guys do in terms of preparation for maybe it was Inferno in general, or maybe it was against Yoga Squad in particular?
Yeah, we practiced really, real, 15 minutes before the game. We hop on the server. I explain the pistol strat, and that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, a
Very
lot of
interesting.
preparation, I must say.
A lot of
You didn't really
preparation.
have much, not much preparation.
Keep it simple, man. Keep it simple, bro. Keep it simple.
Keep
And
it
that's it.
simple.
But
That was-
with the keep it simple, like with the low amount of preparation, do you think that would have impacted on the game?
Probably, yeah. Probably. It would have, definitely. It would have. But yeah, maybe we need some practice. Maybe I'll think about it. I'll take that into my consideration. And we'll see the outcome for the next game.
Yeah, but do you have any like what exactly do you do to warm up before games? Do you have any hardware specifications? Because you were hitting some crazy shots out there, man. There's no denying your mechanical skill. That like you got any hardware specifications, like a keyboard I can buy to make me better at the game or something? like
I mean,
I'll take anything at this point.
I mean, it's a lot of practice, honestly. You gotta keep yourself checked up if you want to perform good. So daily, I do like 300 kills in deathmatch and maybe some more if I feel like it. So it's always like even the days when you don't feel like it, you gotta do it, because those days are gonna like separate you from the others. So yeah, and like hardware specifications, I don't know, just have a big mouse pad where you can flick, and that's it. Make yourself comfortable. If you're not gonna be comfortable, and then you're not gonna perform. Same goes for like real life stuff. You gotta have a clear mind. If you have stuff going on, you gotta get rid of it. Gotta fix it before the game, and then you have a clear mind and you can focus solely on the game.
I see. I got two final questions for you. One of them is a community question from Zessie. He's a member of the team that played yesterday. I don't remember which one it was. It was God, what was the name? Scandic. He's a member of That's what it was. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm buying jerseys from them. How did I forget? Anyway, we got a community question from Zessie, and then I've got one after that. The community question from Zessie is, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Because he's very curious about it.
So I didn't really have much for breakfast because I was partying up till 6 last night, and I woke up at like 2:30, and I'm a bit hangover still. So I didn't really have much for breakfast. I think I ate like one sandwich and a bit of like, what was it, ham? So that's pretty much it. I drank some Coca-Cola and I went and played.
Very nice, very nice. I'm sure Zessie will be very happy to hear that. So just party like there's no tomorrow the night before your games, and then
pretty much.
Eat a sandwich at 2:00.
Yeah, keep it simple, man. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. But my final question is, oh man, I forgot it. Okay, hang on, I got it. All right. Is there ever a day where, like, because you remember before you like went into competitive CS:GO when you had just picked up the game and you were really starting to learn the mechanics of it, was there ever a day for you whenever it just clicked, like it just like you felt like you were just better that day and like that mindset just continued?
Yeah, there definitely was. There definitely was those days, and there definitely was those days where you just can't frag. There's like no possible way to hit shots. So yeah, there definitely was those days.
I got you.
Everyone has those days.
That's gonna be it for us here at the Volpid series. Great, thank you so much for joining us.
Could I also plug something? From my side?
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I want to give a big shout out to 20R Gaming. That's the team I play for. So if you want to check them out, it's 20R Gaming on Twitter, pretty much all social media. They also have a website. Currently, they are operating the host of it. And also want to give a big shout out to my teammates, especially the IGL. He was watching the whole game and supporting me. So shout out to Smart Enough, man.
Very good. So you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. 20R Gaming. That is where you can find more incredible plays by Screet and all of his teammates, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching this. We'll go ahead and wrap things up. Screet, thank you so very much for joining us.
Thank you for the interview. See ya.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that should be it. Anything final to say, Rio?
I have nothing to really say other than, well, I'll probably see you later, Crash, if you're casting.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be casting for today. It depends if somebody does not show up. But as far as I know,
you're not casting. It's Light and Darker.
Yeah. So we're going to be seeing 2 more games that are going to be played today. Both of those will be casted by my friends Darker and Time to Light. Absolutely stoked to hear them cast over all of the time. Garv's doing the next game. Okay, it's Garv.
Yeah, Garv's doing it. Garv and Light's doing Cerberus versus Volpid, and then Volpid wherever Alcatraz is Light and Doctor.
All right. So now that we've got that sorted out, ladies and gentlemen, please tune in for those games today. I know that it is Sunday and nobody is doing anything. Please watch these games. We do this for you guys. It's an absolutely incredible thing. that it's absolutely incredible privilege that I get to work with such incredible people like Loza, Tidler, even Ryo Shimada. We've got absolutely incredible talent here at the Volpid series, and we're putting it on showcase for you guys. So thank you everybody so much for watching this game. It was an absolute pleasure and an absolute privilege to be here and to be able to cast for it. I want to thank our series admin and organizer, Loza. He set up the server. He did all the work there. I want to thank Tidler for running the stream. Absolutely massive help that he was today in setting up the stream in the HUD. We've got Erturk, who's going to come in later today and handle that, as Tidler, I believe, had something come up. But again, super excited for the rest of the games today. Thank you, everybody. I know last person I want to thank you guys for watching and sticking around. This means absolutely the world to me and everybody here at the Volpid series that you are around here for this long and you're willing to watch all this Counter-Strike. Thank you very much so much for coming out today, and we will see you all next time.